edge of the box, slams it in. He received it just left of the area. It came across his body onto his right foot, and he smashed it into the top corner to ensure that Liverpool's nerves will no longer jangle, and they take home all 3 points. It's 3-1 to the home side, and Trent Alexander-Arnold has rattled it in.
Yeah, keep your calls coming in on the Sports Bar 03 717 223344. We're talking Trent leaving on a free to Real Madrid potentially in January. What would you do? Would you sell him in January, try and recoup some money? How has this been allowed to happen? Or do you think he's going to stay? Do you honestly believe that you can convince him now to stay at your football club when you've got Real Madrid knocking on the door? You can have your say on that. Plus, we're going to build up to Premier League action after 11. We'll take calls. We'll move on from Trent and build up to weekend. I want to hear from Spurs fans, West Ham fans, Man United fans as well. We've got a big game coming up against Brentford. We can get involved in all of that. But let's go to 100% garbage. Mo's phoned us up. Right, Mo?
Here he is.
Hey, Jamie and Jimmy G.
You all right?
How are you, garbage? You all right?
I'm good. How are we, Jimmy G? Are you recovered?
No, not recovered at all, matey, mate.
We're struggling here,
honestly,
Mo.
Mo.
We battled in, mate. We battled.
You must be struggling. Yeah. You talking about Trent Alexander again tonight. I mean, what is going on?
He's a big talking point.
What's happening, Mo? What's happening?
Listen. My sources reported to you the last time that Trent will sign the new Liverpool contract. It's taking a bit of time because obviously the boys let it run down to what it's got to now, but the contract will be signed. So you don't need to worry about anything.
How long's the contract, Mo?
I think they want to give him a 6-year one.
What about your sources? What are your sources saying?
Yeah, a 6-year contract.
6-year contract.
I mean, obviously he wants to be the top earner at the club, yeah? Plus, he wants the Liverpool captaincy, yeah.
Right.
So what they're doing is they're gonna give Virgil a 2-year extension.
Why has he not signed it now, though, Mo? What's the hold up?
The hold up is, I think, it's something to do with that financial rules. You know, like the financial fair play, all that rubbish.
Right. What do you mean that?
Liverpool don't want to overspend.
What do you mean they're going to overspend? So, I thought you said the contract was agreed.
They've got to give the 3 of the main players a new contract, aren't they? They don't want to all do it now.
So when's it happening, Mo? Give us a date. When's it happening?
Before Christmas, Candy.
Before Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, Mo.
Forget about contract.
Mo.
Jimmy G, you be quiet.
Mo,
Yeah,
1st of Jan, Real Madrid are going to go.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Trent. So, Mr. Ancelotti here. I've come in with a big fat contract for you, $500,000 a week. We'll give you £25 million up front, and we'll give you $25 million loyalty bonus. You sign for the next 5 years. Come and play with Jude Bellingham, your pal, at the Bernabeu. Fancy it?
What are you doing, Mo?
It's not happening, mate.
No.
The boy's a Liverpool through and through. It's not happening. Don't
honestly, mate. Come on, Mo.
Mo, you're not.
Come on, mate.
No. You're saying that I talk garbage. It's more like you lot talk more garbage than anything else.
Well, no, we're just dealing the facts.
Listen. This is how confident I am. Yeah.
Go on, Ellie. Go on, say it with a straight face. Go on. Clip this up, right? Go on, Mo. This is how confident you are. Go on.
Press record.
This is how confident I am. Yeah. You know how much I love your show. Yeah. Right. I've been ringing for a few years. I love you guys.
Yeah.
You know. Quality show, good.
Go on,
I mean, Jimmy G. Jimmy G's better than Goldstein, right? Yeah. But if Trent, Virgil, and Mohamed Salah don't sign if they don't renew their contract, I'll never ring you guys again.
Good.
There you go. See?
Good.
Now that's not gonna happen, is it? Because I'll ring you every night.
Oh, can't wait.
Mo,
can't wait.
Mo, aren't you just a little bit like looking at the situation going, how's this happened? How have Liverpool found themselves in a situation?
Like this, right? I'll give you an example. It's like
Go on,
this,
give us an
example. Just think of it this, Candy, right?
Go on, mate.
It's you, right? You, right? Just think of it as you, talkSPORT. They know, you love talkSPORT. They know you're not going to go anywhere. They know, like, you've been at, like, the furniture part of this
can't get
place
rid of it.
for years.
Yeah. Go on.
And you know what? They know that, I'll give you an example. They know that Jimmy G will run off to somebody else, gives him another 50 quid extra
I'll
in
be
his
gone,
pay
mate.
packet every week, yeah? But they know you won't go.
Right.
So that's why they will just like take their time to renew your contract.
Well, damn right they take the time, mate.
Yeah, they had one for 20 years.
What's the contract?
You know what I mean? So
they don't even know he works here.
because they know you're not going to leave and go to another station. So come on.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I think if you're Trent Alexander right now, you must be sitting there thinking, I can't lose. Either Liverpool give me a huge bumper deal, right, which I wouldn't surprise.
Don't get me wrong. Listen, don't get me wrong. Liverpool have got themselves in a bad situation, but it's actually not these boys' fault because the team which is in charge now, it's not their fault.
No, it's not.
Because it was obviously Mr. Is it Schwarzenegger or
the one who left?
The one who left. Yeah.
No,
it's his fault because they should have.
No, but someone somewhere, we all know what date it is, right? So 18 months ago. They should have sat down and done a deal with him 18 months ago, Mo.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Our owners don't work like that.
Well, then...
to be honest with you, our owners probably want him to leave.
No, they don't.
Because they don't want to pay big money. They don't want to pay a big contract.
No, they're not letting an asset like Trent go.
Yeah, but they're probably... the fans love him, yeah. He wants to stay. The fans love him, yeah. But our owners are so stingy. They probably want him to go to get him off the wage.
I mean, ain't going to let him go for nothing. They're losing £100 million. It's like owning a hotel and letting the lease run out. Like, come on.
No. Do you know what? The owners, I don't trust one little bit. But you know what it is? Because Trent is a Liverpool boy, he's like myself playing there, So it's that's the only thing. Well, that's the only reason I'm confident that he will stay.
Oh, I thought you said you knew.
Well, obviously, he has to sign his contract first, isn't he? He hasn't signed it yet.
Right. Okay. But you said he's going to sign it for Christmas.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's not Christmas yet, is it?
No. But now you sound a bit worried.
I'm not worried.
No?
I said, like I said to you, we'll be 11 points clear, and you start from this Sunday with your lot, Kenny, because
we'll see.
Going to get a whoop.
Yeah. You're going to give him a whooping, Mo, aren't you? Whooping. Get a proper whooping.
Yeah, proper whooping. You're going to get a whoop.
All right, Mo, see you later. Let's go to Joe, who's a Liverpool fan. Joe,
what?
Hi, guys. You all right?
I'm all right, Joe. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, great show as always. Obviously, first time caller and all that.
Thank you, mate.
See you every night. Love it.
Cheers, Joe.
It's one of them sort of. It's going back to the Gerrard situation. Obviously, you've got an homegrown talent in Trent. Obviously, like you've said to previous callers, they've been there from a very, very young age through the academies and stuff like that. For me, they shouldn't be letting anybody like that go. I get the Virgil situation. I get the Mo situation. Obviously, whether they sign contracts, obviously, out of the three of them, you would think that somebody's been there from a very young age that would stay there potentially for a lifetime. So, from before when they went through the Gerrard situation, maybe the owners or whoever it is that's to blame. I don't believe it's a managerial situation. It's higher up, and when they're not sitting there and saying, to me, I would give them a blank check. I would say, here you go, homegrown player.
No, but the problem you've got now, Joe, is this. The FFP rules. Like they're working on a budget, Liverpool, and
you're saying they can't afford to keep him.
I don't know. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can. I don't know if
Liverpool shouldn't be letting him go for nothing. No, that's no excuse.
Yes, that's an absolute disaster. But I don't know if they can afford to pay 350 grand a week.
But now they can't. 2.5 years ago, they could have sat down with him. This kid's going to stay forever, right? Give him the contract because he's been losing money for the last 2 years. They should have sat down with him 2 years ago, 18 months ago. Yeah, minimum. Yeah. As soon as you let a player go into his last 2 years, even when it gets to 18 months, surely the bells are rich. Surely someone must have said, "Do you realise that Trent can leave in 18 months' time?" Why didn't someone do something then?
Sorry, guys. I think the situation had a lot to do with change of manager. Once Jurgen Klopp, I think he knew a lot sooner than he let on to the players that he was going to leave. Before he hit the media and stuff like that, they knew he was going to leave regardless. He must have known something, like you've just touched on in terms of the FFP and stuff like that. So they must have known what was going to go on with Jurgen Klopp. And same with the players.
I don't think they did.
It's going to be uproar from Liverpool fans to the owners if he goes.
18 months ago, Klopp had made the decision. We're talking, this is a long time ago. This contract should have been signed.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, thanks for your call. Going to keep them coming in. 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.